Hello and welcome to our daily learning video. Sue, come on out. Our friends are here. Sue, I love your necklace. Did you make this key necklace? I think it's very pretty. And we're going to make one too during our art project for today. Well, Sue, I heard that you have a special friend that's coming to see us. Is that right? Well, can you tell me who it is? So, why can't you tell me who's coming to see us? Is it a surprise? Okay, well, Sue has a special surprise guest coming to see us in just a little bit. Why don't you have a seat, Sue, right now, and we'll get started, and hopefully Sue's friend will come and see us at some point. Today's letter, if you haven't guessed already, is the letter K, and K is for keys. The K looks like this. The letter K looks like this. And if your name has a K, stand up. If your name has a K, stand up. If your name has a K, if your name has a K, if your name has a K, stand up. My name has a letter K. Well, K is for keys, and let you see one of these keys up close. Look how shiny it is. This key looks really pretty and silver, and that's how we're going to decorate our letter K today. We're going to make it look like a key. So what I'm going to do is just take some tin foil that looks like this. And I'm just going to take a little bit of the tin foil off. Okay, and then I'm just going to tear it into some little pieces. Okay, so now I'm just going to glue those little pieces onto the letter K to make it look shiny and silvery like a key. Just putting some glue all over. And then let's put this tin foil on. Okay, it is starting to look really shiny. Okay, I think I'm going to need a few more pieces. So let me grab a few more pieces. Here it is of the tin foil. Okay, I want to use the shiny side. And I think that's plenty. Let's see if it is. Okay, that looks just right. So this is what the letter K looks like. And now that we know how it looks, we're going to learn how to write it. So this is our handwriting time for today. So if you want to get some paper or whiteboard, and if you don't have any paper at all, you can skywrite and practice. So to make the uppercase letter K, you're just going to make a number 1. Then you're going to move over. And you're going to slide to the middle and slide out like this. Move over, slide to the middle, and slide out. That's how you make an uppercase K. I'll show you again. Make a number 1, move over, slide to the middle, and slide out. On the handwriting house, it looks like this. Make that number 1 upstairs and downstairs. Move over and then slide to the middle and slide out. I'm going to make a few uppercase K's so that you'll have a chance to practice. Remember, if you don't have any paper at all, you can skywrite and practice it that way. So number 1 and then slide to the middle and slide out. Okay, I'm gonna make 2 more, and you can keep practicing for homework if you want to, or you can just watch. That's okay too. Okay, so let me see if we can make the little letter K next. The little letter K looks like this. You're going to make a number 1, and then you're going to come down to the bottom, and then you're going to slide to the middle and out. Now the little letter K looks a little easier it's a little easier to see it on the handwriting house. So let me show you that now. So make the number 1 come upstairs and downstairs, and then come downstairs and slide to the middle and slide out. So number 1, and then downstairs, slide to the middle and slide out. This is a little letter, but it's a teenager letter. And sometimes the teenager letters can go upstairs. Sometimes they even hang out in the basement. So there you have it. That's a lowercase k. Can I check in here for you? Would you like to hold up your paper? Or you can skywrite, remember? Nice work on your handwriting. I'm going to send you a sticker. I wish I could put it on your paper for real. So there you go. That's for good handwriting today. Well, now it's time to talk about what letter K sounds like. And letter K sounds like this. K, K, K. Hey, wait a minute. There's another letter that sounds like that. What letter also says K, K, K? The letter C. C is for cut. That's the hand motion for cut. But we have a different motion for letter K. K says K, 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 as in kick. So we're going to use our foot and kick today. Make a karate kick. Letter K says K, 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 as in kick. Did you kick? Well, let's do it again. Letter K says what? K, 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 as in kick. Well, I think I see Sue's friend coming. Remember, Sue said she had a surprise guest coming, her friend. I think I see him coming now. Come on out here. It's Kermit the Frog. Kermit. Wow, I'm so excited. So you're Sue's friend? I didn't know Sue knew Kermit. Sue has connections, doesn't she? Well, Kermit, I was just telling our friends here that letter K looks like this, and K is for Kermit, right? So your name has a K. Well, I also was telling our friends that K is for kick. So we were doing karate kicks. Would you like to try and do some karate kicks with us? Okay, Kermit. So here we go, everyone. K says K, 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 as in kick. Oh, Kermit, that was a pretty good kick. Let's do it again. K says K, 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 as in kick. Kermit, you're so good at karate kicking. Well, let's do it again, everyone. What does K say? K says K, 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 as in kick. Oh, Kermit, you were so good at that. And thank you, Kermit, for helping us to remember that K says, let's do it again. You want to? K says what? K, 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 as in kick. Kermit can kick really high. Well, thank you, Kermit. You can go and find Sue if you want to. Maybe we'll see Kermit again at the end of class. But right now we need to do some blending. So I'm going to see if you remember what the vowels are. Can you sing the song with me? A, E, I, O, U. A, E, I, O, U. A, E, I, O, U. These are the vowels. Well, we're going to start with 3 vowels, the ones that we've learned so far. So let's put a letter K with each of these. Okay, now letter K we know says K, 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 as in kick. But do you remember what A says? A says ah. That's what sound A makes. Good job. So A says ah, like achoo. Let's blend these sounds together. K, Ah, ca, ca. Good job. Ca. Now we are going to blend these sounds together. Do you remember what letter E says? I'm going to remind you right now. Letter E reminds me of an ear. So remember that letter E says what'd you say? All right, let's put these sounds together. K, ke, 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 like ketchup. Let's do the last one. I bet you remember what I sounds like. I sounds like like an icky, sticky lollipop. So let's blend these together. K, 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 like a kick. Well, you did a great job blending ka, ke, and ki. You can practice those some more for homework if you'd like to. And now it's time for some math. For math today, we're going to be ordering by size, and we're going to start by ordering some keys by size. Now, when you order by size, that just means you put them in order. And this, for the keys, we're going to put them in order from the smallest to the biggest. So point to your screen and see if you can find the smallest key. There's the smallest key right here. So we're going to leave that one right here in the first spot. Can you find the medium-sized key? Here it is. The medium-sized key is not the smallest, but it's not the biggest either. And now can you find the biggest key? Here it is. Let's move it over. So we ordered by size from the smallest to the biggest. Well, let's do another one. I see some kites. Kites also starts with K. Can you find the smallest kite? Very good. There's the smallest kite. Let's put it first. Can you find the medium-sized kite? Okay, let's move that here. And now can you point to the biggest kite? Good job. So we ordered by size from the smallest to the biggest. Now for this last one, oh, look at those kittens. Let's put the kittens in order from the biggest to the smallest. So this time we're going to be looking for the biggest kitten. Can you point to the biggest kitten? There it is. That's a big kitten. So now we need the medium-sized kitten. We're ordering from biggest to smallest. There's the medium-sized kitten. Let's move it over right here. And can you see the smallest kitten? There it is. So this time we ordered by size from the biggest to the smallest. Wow, you did a great job today on our math. And now it's time for some shape practice. For shape time today, we're going to be matching some shapes. We're going to match the key with the correct lock that it goes with. And we're going to start with this shape. And if you'd like a copy of this sheet, you can look at the link below. There'll be a website where you can get the weekly lesson plan and also all the worksheets that we use in class. Okay, so that shape is a heart. So can you find the matching lock? Where's the lock with the heart? There it is. Now, if you're using this sheet at home, you can just glue that lock, cut it out, although you need to cut all your pieces out, and then you can glue that lock to the correct key. Okay, now the next one is what shape? That's a triangle. Can you find the triangle lock? There it is. Let's glue that one right here. Let's look at the next shape. What is this? A square. That shape is a square. Let's find the lock that's a square. Did you see it right there? There it is. Okay, let's look at the next shape. What shape is this? That's a diamond. Another word for a diamond is a rhombus. You can say rhombus or diamond. Can you find the lock that matches? There it is. Let's move it over. All right, what's the next shape? That is a star. And let's move the star lock over. There it is right there. Good job. All right, what shape is on the next key? That is a circle. And let's find the circle lock. There it is. There's the circle lock. What shape is on the next key? An oval. Find the oval lock. There it is. And we have one more. And can you please tell me what shape is on this last key? That's a rectangle. Good job. Well, you did a great job matching up the shapes on the keys with the locks. And now I think we ought to do something special with keys. Let's make some art projects. First, I'm going to show you this art project, but it's not the one we're going to make in class today. We're going to make a key necklace for our project, but I did want to show this. Let me stand up and get this down for you to see. That's just a clothes hanger. And I just took some string and I tied lots of keys. And listen to the sound that it makes when they bump against each other. It makes a pretty wind chime. So that's one project that you can do today if you'd like, but you might be wondering where in the world I got all those keys. So I'm going to show you right now and give you a little tip. So look at all the keys Miss Kathy has. I went to my local hardware store and I asked them if they had any old keys, because what they do there is they cut the bumps into the keys that make the key work. We're going to talk about that in just a minute. But if they mess up, if they make a mistake, they just throw the keys into a box. And if you go and ask your hardware store, most of the time they'll say, sure, you can have the old keys. And they had, I guess, messed up a lot of keys because they gave me the whole box. And that was very nice of them. So if you want to, and if you'd like to make a mobile and you need some more keys, check with a hardware store. Okay, but all we need is one key for our art project today. So let's head on over to the art table and make a key necklace. Well, here we are at the art table. And to make a key necklace, of course, we need a key, just one. And then we're going to need some string. So I'm just going to cut a piece of string like that. Now we can just put the key on the string and that could be it. That could be our necklace, but I'm going to add some pieces of straws to mine. So these straws are just from my crafts, but if you don't have any straw pieces like this already, maybe you could run through the drive-through window of a restaurant in town and ask them if they can give you a straw and you can cut it into little pieces. I'm also going to be taking some tape and putting the tape on the end of the string, and that makes it just a little bit easier to get it through the straw. So I'm just going to start putting some pieces of straws onto the string just like this. I like all these colorful straws, but you can use whatever you have, and you can even use beads if you have some beads. Okay, so once you get some of the straws on, and you can put as many on as you want to, but then you can put your key on there. And then you can put some more straws on the other side. Don't cut them too big because then it's kind of hard to make sure you can poke the string through. Okay, I'm going to put a couple more on mine and then I think I'll be finished. Okay, I think that looks pretty even. So now I'm just going to tie the end. There you have it. We made a key necklace with straws and with a key. Now I'll come back around now and we're going to do some social studies together. So take a look at my necklace. I think it turned out really cool. That's my key necklace. Okay, now let's learn about how keys and locks work today for social studies. So look closely at your thumb, everyone. You're going to see some lines on your thumb. Those lines that you see are your fingerprint. No one else's fingerprint is like yours. And keys are kind of like fingerprints. No two keys are alike. The key that opens my house won't open yours. They're all different. That's because they have unique bumps on them. Now, a long time ago, keys looked like this. These bumps on these keys would go into the holes on the lock, and that's how the key would open a door. Later, keys looked like this, but you can notice they still have bumps on it. This key still has bumps on it. Today, keys look like this, but you guessed it, they still have bumps on the side. They still work much the same way. Those bumps on the side are supposed to match a certain lock, just like we did in the matching activity during our shape practice. Well, let me show you how a closer look inside a lock and show you how that works. So when a key is pushed into a keyhole, the springs inside the lock go up and down. These are the springs. If it's the right key, the springs make everything line up just right. So when that happens, the door will open. But if it's the wrong key, everything doesn't line up just right. The bumps in the key and the springs aren't coming together in a line. So when you try to open this door, it won't open. This is not the right key for this lock. They don't match up. So let's go back and take a look again. If it's the right key, when you push the key into the keyhole, the springs inside are going to go up and down. Everything is going to make a perfect line inside, just like this. And then that's going to cause the door to open when you turn the key. But if it's not the right key, all the little bumps and springs won't line up perfectly and the lock can't open. So that was just a simple explanation of how locks and keys work. And now I'm going to read a story to you, and it's about a key, but it's not this kind of key. It means that in the story, key means the main thing to remember. So let's read this story, and it is called Kylie Kangaroo's Karate Kickers. Kylie Kangaroo's Karate Kickers by Barbara de Rupertus. Kylie Kangaroo was keen on keeping fit. She liked to hike. She liked to fly her kite. And she liked to play kickball with the other kids at Alpha Betty's school. Kapow! One day, Cora Koala stopped to watch the kickball game. When it was finished, Kylie walked over. "Hi, Cora," she said. "What's up?" Cora smiled. "Kylie, I've been thinking. I like the way you kick when you play kickball. Would you like to take karate lessons at my club?" "Oh, yes," said Kylie. "I think I would like karate. I'd like to learn some kicking tricks, and I'd love to learn to break a brick." "Okie dokie," said Cora. "Here's a free ticket to join my karate club. With those kickers, you'll pick up karate quickly." Kylie worked hard at Cora's karate club. She did have powerful kickers, but Kylie's kicks often missed the mark. Her tricks did not click, and she could not break a brick. Smack, smack, smack. "Ouch, ouch, ouch," cried Kylie as she whacked a brick. "I'm not a karate kid. I'm a karate klutz." Cora Koala spoke to Kylie. Take my lucky kerchief, Kylie. I was wearing it when I was crowned king of the karate kickers. Cora handed Kylie the kerchief. Just tie this around your neck, he said. It will help you do kicks and tricks. It will help you break stacks of bricks. Thank you, Cora, said Kylie. Now Kylie worked even harder at Cora's club. Her kicks and tricks started to click. It looked as if Cora's kerchief was working, but Kylie still had to learn how to break a brick. She practiced her kicking for weeks and weeks. One day, Cora was standing outside the club for Kylie. I think today's the day, Kylie, said Cora. I think you're ready to break a brick. Woohoo! Kylie cried. She streaked into the club like a rocket. Cora picked up the lucky kerchief Kylie had dropped. His eyes twinkled as he tucked it into his pocket. Inside, Kylie picked up a big, thick brick. Then she took a quick look at herself in the mirror. She was shocked. Oh no, Kylie cried. I've lost Cora's lucky kerchief. It's okay, Kylie, said Cora. You can do it without the kerchief. Still, Kylie panicked. She looked at the brick. Then she quickly gave it a kick. Smack. Ouch, Kylie cried. That didn't work. Oh, Cora, I do need the lucky kerchief. Keep your cool, Kylie, said Cora. Take your time and think. You've worked hard for weeks and weeks. The key to breaking the brick isn't the lucky kerchief. The key is you. Kylie took a deep breath. She carefully set up the big, thick brick, and she looked at it for a long time. Then Kylie spoke. You know, Cora, I think I can break this brick. Kerwhack! Kylie cracked the brick in two. Cora Koala cheered. Way to go, Kylie. What a kick. Someday you'll have a black belt in karate. Kylie Kangaroo kicked her kickers higher than she'd ever kicked before. Just then, Kylie looked at Cora's pocket. Cora, you had the lucky kerchief. Yes, Kylie, Cora smiled. His eyes twinkled brightly. Kylie Kangaroo gasped. You mean you've had the kerchief all along? She began to laugh. Cora, you were right. I didn't need the kerchief. I broke that brick all on my own. Then Kylie Kangaroo kicked her kickers so high she came clunking down. Ker-thunk. And she broke a whole stack of bricks without even trying. The end. Well, I hope you've had some fun today with keys and karate kicks. Kermit wanted to come back one more time before we say goodbye and see if we can remember what letter K says. What does letter K say? Letter K says ka, ka, ka. As in kick. Well, Kermit and you are really good kickers, and I hope you have some fun today. Maybe you can make a key necklace. You want to make one too? Okay, well, let's go. I'll see you next time, everybody. Goodbye. Goodbye, friends.